Protecting your online privacy has never been more important. But is it possible to do this on every device without spending tons? Thankfully, I've found 3 best VPN for multiple devices that protect your whole household under one subscription. First, we've got to talk about Surfshark. It's likely the best value for the money VPN. Unlimited devices means you can share a single subscription with as many friends as you like. You have great VPN compatibility with fully functional apps for most major operating systems. Each app is simple to use with easy navigation and similar core features. If you wanted to set up a VPN on your router, that's possible too. This would eliminate the need to have a VPN on every device, as any device connected to the home network would be encrypted through the same VPN connection. It also makes it possible to connect a VPN on devices that don't traditionally support this. Will Surfshark keep your browsing and data private? First of all, they use some of the most modern encryption ciphers on the market. There's a functional kill switch, which ensures there are no IP leaks if your connection to the VPN server drops. However, let's put this into practice. Currently, I'm connected to one of their servers, and my IP and DNS should be well hidden. I'm just going to pull up Surfshark's leak checker tool, and as I suspected, my real IP is invisible. Let's check the other tab. And there we go, I have no DNS leaks either. This is important because other malfunctioning VPNs may leak your IP or DNS, and this can then be collected by your ISP, your browsing history tracked, and sold for profit. Surfshark even introduced Everlink to combat IP links and potential data exposure. Unlike the kill switch, it will automatically reestablish a connection without disconnecting users. Finally, Surfshark has RAM-only servers, which can't retain user data by design, and even an audited no-logs policy. All things considered, can Surfshark do all this technical stuff without disrupting your internet speed? It sure can. In our research team speed tests, Surfshark is fast even in distant locations. This is probably because they have a lot of different servers, spanning around 100 countries, meaning there is less chance for overcrowding to negatively impact performance. As a user, I didn't notice any slowdowns when browsing or streaming. Their servers support torrenting, and there are even virtual servers in less popular countries, like India. A couple other reasons I recommend Surfshark is there are tons of features that make daily tasks simple. This is stuff like split tunneling, which lets me pick which apps or websites to include or exclude from the VPN connection, multi-hop, which passes my connection through 2 servers for greater security, but FYI, this does result in slower speeds. Camouflage mode obfuscates my connection to make it look like I'm not using a VPN at all, especially handy to bypass content filtering or if you're in a place that blocks VPN usage. Clean Web removes ads and trackers while you browse, and there's even an antivirus bundle you can get named Surfshark One, which detects and removes malware from your device. But how much will all this set you back? As I said, Surfshark is the most affordable VPN for all devices, especially because it's a VPN with unlimited devices. There are various plans, but the starter plan has all core functionality, ad blocker, and identity protection tools for as little as a couple of dollars a month. If you want to get Surfshark or my other recommendations at the best price, you can check my Cyber News Reviews deals down in the description. Moving on, let's talk about NordVPN. This is an excellent multiple device VPN with 10 simultaneous connections. You can get native apps for most operating systems and browsers, including Linux, which as of 2025 has a graphic interface. I'd argue their apps are some of the most beginner-friendly I've used, smooth navigation and modern interfaces. Just like Surfshark, NordVPN supports routers, and because they partnered with Flash routers, if you wanted, you could buy a router with NordVPN already pre-installed. Though you totally don't have to. You can install it on any router that supports OpenVPN, and there are helpful step-by-step guides and 24/7 customer support to help along the way. Similarly to Surfshark, NordVPN takes user security seriously. Modern encryption, RAM-only servers, a kill switch, and DNS leak protection. They have a no-logs policy which has been audited an impressive 5 times, and even their jurisdiction is privacy-friendly, meaning no laws dictate what user data they must collect and share. But what makes NordVPN stand out here is their overall performance. To compare their speeds to Surfshark, I'll add a graph on screen here. But breaking down the numbers, they're just faster. Overall, I can feel this in subtle ways, with web pages and videos just loading faster. There are even specialized torrenting servers. To an average user, this might not feel huge, but they are one of the fastest VPNs on the market. Server counts are huge too, with over 120 countries to choose from and a majority of servers in Europe, US, and East Africa. NordVPN offers a lot of features for most operating systems too. They have a few in common with Surfshark, such as split tunneling, double VPN, and you can obfuscate your traffic using their specific obfuscated servers. Onion over VPN is a unique feature that combines the VPN connection with the Tor network for maximum security and anonymity. Dark web monitoring automatically scans databases and forums for any leaked credentials and alerts you if you are exposed. They even have threat protection, which can block ads and trackers with the cheapest subscription. Or if you want a full cybersecurity arsenal, its functionality is best with the higher tiered plans, scanning downloaded files for malware and notifying you of any weaknesses overall. In terms of price, NordVPN does cost slightly more than Surfshark, even with the most basic plan. Having said this, performance is top in the market, and there are some unique features included, so I wouldn't consider it expensive either way. Don't forget you can get the best price when using our links, so scan the QR code on screen now or check the description. Let's quickly talk about my third recommendation, Proton VPN. Just like NordVPN and Surfshark, this option has more than enough simultaneous connections for your whole household, with 10 per subscription. The apps are all accessible and available for each major operating system. Even their Linux app has a graphical interface, but its new design does look different from other Proton apps. Setting up this VPN on router is possible, again, with setup guides and 24/7 support. And don't let their techie design fool you, navigating this VPN on any device is still simple and all features easily accessible. Security-wise, Proton VPN does more than enough to keep users' data safe. Most notably, they are open source. This is rare among the VPN world and means that their code is publicly available for review and improvement at all times. They too use modern encryption and forward secrecy, which keeps your browsing secure by creating a new encryption key for each session. Their jurisdiction is privacy friendly, and they have an audited no logs policy. The kill switch is functional as well as a permanent kill switch, which stops you from accessing the internet without a VPN connection and DNS leak protection. Though keep in mind, they don't have RAM-only servers. But this is actually intentional, as they have a theory it's actually safer not to. Proton VPN is probably one of the most private VPN for multiple users on the market. But how are their speeds? Proton VPN is slightly slower than NordVPN and Surfshark when looking at the numbers, but in reality, this isn't all that noticeable. Sure, a movie might take a few seconds extra to start streaming, otherwise speeds are good. Also, the servers visually indicate server loads, meaning you can pick less crowded servers, and because there are specific servers for tasks like streaming and P2P optimized ones, it makes torrenting or accessing foreign streaming libraries easy for beginners. Proton VPN does not hold back on features, with specialized servers to improve anonymity and split tunneling available for Windows and Android users. Their stealth protocol makes the VPN connection undetectable and can bypass firewalls and blocks. Port forwarding enhances the security of file sharing and downloads. The accelerator focuses on improving speeds while connected to distant servers, and their secure core, once enabled, enhances privacy because they're fully owned by Proton VPN and placed in high security data centers. They even have NetShield, an ad blocker which is really customizable, letting you block malicious sites or ads and trackers, and has a clear view of statistics. The one big difference from my other recommendations is their price point. Proton VPN's plans differ by subscription length rather than features, and I can't ignore that they are more expensive than Surfshark and NordVPN. However, for privacy enthusiasts, the extra cost is well worth it. If you've enjoyed this video on VPN multiple devices, remember to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. It helps me create this content and continue offering advice and updates to the community. Getting back to our main question, what is the best VPN for multiple devices? It is clear all three of these VPNs offer enough simultaneous connections to anonymize all the devices you need. But to finalize your decision, you need to consider what your second priority is. NordVPN offers the best speeds on the market, Surfshark is the cheapest, and considering its unlimited connections, probably the best VPN for family use, and Proton VPN is ideal for the utmost privacy and security. That's all I've got for you today at Cyber News Reviews. Thanks for your time, and check my other videos out. See ya.